everybody loves Seinfeld. Loves Seinfeld. George, Jerry, Kramer, and Elaine with Gabe, Caleb, and Josh.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Hey, man. Hey, are we on for? We should be good for recording, right?
Yeah, we should be totally set as far as I know.
Oh, before we get Caleb in on the prep call, I wanted to say, early voting with you last week. That was super fun.
That was really fun. I'm glad that we can find time to do things like that together.
Yep.
It's good.
It makes. I mean, I already enjoy voting, and then when we can just kind of spice it up with a little fun kind of outing, that's even better.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. So I think let's get Caleb in on here so we can kind of review.
Okay.
Whatever he's got for this week. So
yeah.
Here I'll bring him in.
Hello.
Hey, Caleb, how's it going?
It's going fine.
It's loud. Why is it so loud?
I am in line.
For what?
I'm about to do my civic duty.
Okay. You're gonna vote?
Yes, voting, not bathroom.
Oh, yeah. All of civilization appreciates when you use a bathroom. That is true.
Yes. Well, sure, but I'm saying I said civic duty, and then I thought that you guys might make a joke about me going to the bathroom for the country or something, so I just wanted to get ahead of that.
Yeah, I mean, that does sound kind of more like something you would make a joke about, but yeah, reasonable. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. So you guys, are we just pitching?
Yeah, we're gonna let's start off with the joke Jerry passed on, and I'll go first. Have you ever noticed that often mortuaries aren't very inviting? They're more like funeral houses than funeral homes.
That's good, Josh. What if you did a little tag on that with maybe they should put some doilies or potpourri in the funeral house to make it a funeral home?
I don't know if it needs a tag.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I mean that I don't. Yeah, I feel like that's the pacing of that joke doesn't need a tag.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like what you said. What you said, Caleb, is really funny and really good. But actually, I think that joke will not work with a tag.
Yeah.
Any tag, just any tag at all.
If you could figure out a way of making that what you said the joke, then that would be a good standalone joke. And then what Josh said would be a good standalone joke. But it's kind of using it would be bad.
Two jokes right after the other. One joke and then another joke. Sort of related.
No, I don't think you want them close to each other.
Hold on. What about this? What if I was like, if they want it to feel like a home, maybe they should invite me to go in the garage and grab a soda out of the fridge.
Oh. Okay.
That's kind of funny because I didn't think it would work with a tag.
Yeah.
I'm revising, Josh. That is exactly right. I'm revising what I said earlier.
Right.
Tag actually is quite good. That tag is really
that one that works.
Tell me the joke again, and we'll just see how funny it is.
Have you ever noticed that often mortuaries aren't very inviting? They're more like funeral houses than funeral homes. If you want me to feel like this is a home, why don't you just invite me to go grab a soda out of the fridge?
Oh, that's really good.
Okay. I guess it works.
I think that's really funny, man.
Also, can you imagine if that happened?
And so that's more of the joke?
Does that work as another tag?
I think so. I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great.
Gabe, go for it, man.
Yeah, so my joke that Jerry passed on for this week is, have you ever noticed how bread is just baked gravy? Yeah.
That's so good. I
was pretty pleased with that one.
It doesn't seem I don't know. That doesn't resonate with me. Like,
Okay, go ahead. Explain why that's not funny. After we just laughed at it.
okay, I mean, I think it's funny sort of as a non sequitur, but that doesn't make sense for Jerry.
Well, it's like an observation.
Yeah, right. But that's like a non sequitur because you can. Have you ever baked? You do like you can heat up gravy by like putting it in the oven, and it won't turn into bread. It'll just be hot gravy.
Wow. Okay. So this doesn't the joke doesn't work for Jerry because he's not the kind of guy that would have jokes about laundry. Figuring out how to escape, like socks trying to.
That's very different than what you're saying. What you're saying is
It's just the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
It is this, Caleb. Caleb, I hate to side with Gabe on this, but it is the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing.
okay.
Here's a clue. Most of writing a joke for Jerry is remembering to put "Have you ever noticed" at the beginning.
Right.
Okay.
That's most of it. If you can remember that part, the rest of it typically writes itself.
It's 80% of it.
That does really put you in the mindset of observational
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you do that. So that's true. Okay.
What are you doing when you're observing? You're noticing. So
Noticing. It's
think
true.
about it. Sorry.
It's true.
Okay. And now let's move on to the review portion.
Well, I was going to pitch.
No. That's what this is. This is where we vet what your ideas are, and we
Okay.
kind of shape them, and make sure that they're fit for air.
All right. Here's mine. Knock, knock.
Caleb,
We talked about not doing knock jokes.
no more knock jokes.
No, you said don't write anymore. And I have stopped writing them. But
Is
I
that
have
what
a backlog.
Okay, I guess we have to be a little more specific in
You
the
said-
language that we use.
Please do not write any more knock, knock jokes.
Okay.
I'm been hoisted on my own petard, but that's the last time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Okay.
think moving forward, let's abide by
Okay.
no more pitching knock jokes, no more submitting knock jokes to the vetting process. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Okay. But I can do this one, right?
Yeah, we'll let it slide this week.
You can submit it for vetting.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
New.
New who?
Man.
New human.
New man.
New man.
Oh, okay.
New man. Oh, and because hold on. So the idea is that Jerry would like that because of the character on the show.
That's not a good one.
No, I mean,
let me look. I have some other ones here too.
hold on
I
a
have
second.
some other ones.
1 second. My biggest problem with it is that it doesn't even work like a knock joke.
It doesn't. No, it's not actually even a functional, and it's pretty disappointing, I'll say, because knock joke is like a familiar form, and it is it's a restraint in some ways, but it does kind of provide a path that you can follow.
I'm sorry. I mean, I agree. After saying it out, I thought when I wrote it out, I was like, okay, this is good. It's joke form, dealing with Seinfeld stuff. Well, Jerry might like it. He didn't, obviously. And he has asked me to stop submitting knock jokes as well. So I am.
Okay.
I'm realizing this. Okay, it's part of my process of getting to not knock jokes.
Okay. You have to go through a lot of knock jokes. Weeks and weeks of knock
submitting to people and having them tell me, please don't do that anymore.
Just continuously, just facing rejection.
Yes.
Constantly.
So, anyway, besides that, let's. Okay. So can I do another one, or are you guys?
Is this another knock joke?
It would be a knock joke, so we can't do it. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's what I have. So.
I think it'll be fine this week if you just don't do one.
Okay.
Well, or maybe we'll see if one of us can come up with something between now and the record that he could do.
I would like to stop doing that if we could.
What's that?
Well, I would like to get one of my jokes
Caleb,
on.
you have total control about that. You just need to just stop writing knock-knock jokes, I think, is the first step.
That's step one.
Yes, which we've gotten over now. So I'm just okay. I'll just work harder for next week.
Let me
and
give
I
you.
won't do a knock-knock joke.
Let me throw this to you.
Go ahead, Josh.
This isn't really like a finished joke, okay? But maybe it's an area that you could work in, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever noticed? Okay, so that's beginning.
Okay.
That's That's one of the areas. Have you ever noticed how weird fingernail clippers are? They're so specific. You can do anything with scissors.
It's great. It's perfect because again, it's that observational tone, and I mean that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, maybe a takeoff on that would be: Have you ever noticed?
I'm listening.
How specific a fingernail file is. You could do a lot of things with a regular, just big old file.
Yeah, that's tricky. I get a little confused because I think you start talking about a file, and I'm like, is he talking about a JPEG or a docx or something?
Okay, I see what you mean. Or even a tube, or a kind of a crystal container.
No, I knew it was spelled with an F.
Not a PHIAL.
Not a PH. No.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But still, that doesn't mean that there aren't problems with it. There are huge problems.
I like the way you were.
Okay,
I like the way you were thinking. I do like the way you were thinking, because it was very close to the idea that I gave you, and so it felt like this is headed in the right direction. And then and then it sucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it was kind of interesting how from the start, when it was where Josh had kind of pitched that was good, and then things took a real turn when you started to kind of come up with your own idea about it.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go into the booth now, and they're saying that I could be on the phone while I'm in the booth, I guess.
That doesn't sound right.
They're saying
no.
They're saying go ahead.
They're saying please get off of the phone.
Oh.
They're saying come into the booth but no phone.
Okay.
So now they're looking at me very strange.
Because why?
Well, now they're sort of like annoyed that I'm talking about what they're doing, and they're kind of like walking around and like conferring with each other and pointing at me.
Yeah.
They're pointing. Okay. Well, okay, stop. Okay, goodbye, guys.
Okay.
I'll call you back in a minute, okay?
Okay, bye.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hi, sorry. Okay, I'm in the booth.
You called us back from inside the booth?
It's cardboard. No, I'm inside the booth.
Yeah, but so they can hear you.
Can you just vote?
Yes, I just was wondering what to put, because you guys already voted, so I was just wondering what you guys put.
Just you've done the research and everything, right?
I'm afraid that I have not. I have not done the research, and I do not know.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Just go ahead and read us anything on there, and I bet we'll immediately recognize what's on there, and we'll tell you. So go ahead, hurry. We need to record. We're running out of time.
I understand that, and I wish that I could help, but I do need to do my civic duty and vote. So I'm trying to do that, and it's taking a long time.
Yeah, Caleb, focus. Look at the ballot
here. Let me look at this page and see. Okay. Okay, this has
Just look at
who do you
county
want to-
commissioner. County commissioner.
Yeah.
County commissioner. It
Right.
says first. It says man or woman. Huh. Interesting.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like
is
the
not-
right ballot.
It
Did you
says
get the
county
wrong
commissioner,
ballot?
And it says male or female, man or woman.
No, you should talk to a poll worker. That's
right.
not right.
Let's just see if it starts off wrong and then actually does become correct. So I'm going to go down to the next thing. So what would that be for you guys when you voted?
I don't remember. I don't remember the order of the ballot.
Well, that's going to be tricky because it's pretty confusing for me too.
But you have it in front of your face. Please
right
just
here.
read it.
But I'm having trouble. Sorry, wow, my eyes are. It's really itchy. Sorry, my eyes
Caleb.
are.
Hey, Caleb.
dry,
I'm
itchy.
sorry.
What?
This sounds fake.
Caleb.
This sounds fake.
What?
It sounds like you're
It
not
sounds-
looking at the ballot.
Very fake.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It sounds like you,
What are you
are
doing?
for some reason pretending to vote.
Oh my goodness.
When Gabe and I went, listen, why is this such a hassle?
This is what
Gabe
it
and
is. Why am I wearing these sunglasses inside? Should take these off first.
Yes.
Boy.
When Gabe and I
Okay.
went, the first thing we did was take our sunglasses off. It's step number 1 when you're voting.
We understand that you want to you got your voting day fit all sorted out. You want to wear your sunglasses. It's all part of the experience of being an American. But this also just doesn't sound real. Can you now that you have your sunglasses off, can you actually read the?
And I would have known to take my sunglasses off very quickly if I had some fellows with me.
We invited you.
Show me the way. But, okay, let's see.
You had a prior engagement.
Let me see here. Looking at the ballot. Oh my goodness, it's kind of getting hard to see again because I'm getting dizzy because I'm
Caleb.
kind of low
Caleb.
ballot and I'm bending over.
Caleb,
What?
you're not looking at the ballot.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that was background audio?
That was so quiet. When you and I were there, it was so quiet. I mean, we were giggling a little bit,
Yeah.
but it was very quiet other than that.
Sure. Well, yeah, we were having fun, but why now honestly we have like almost no time to record. Why would
This is a nightmare. Why would
like if you're not actually going to go vote? If it would be one thing if we missed the record because you were actually voting, but you were just pretending to vote.
I think that's pretty much what all of us are doing.
That's interesting.
That's
really interesting, Caleb.
listen. It's a really good point, and it's an excellent conversation for us to have at
Okay,
another
fine.
time. Okay, but right now we need to address the fact that you were lying to us about why you are going to be late to the record.
Well, I don't really understand why you guys couldn't move the vote, just not vote early instead. It seems to me like you guys could have, waited and helped me out because obviously it's pretty hard for me to vote by myself. So
It's not my fault that my tennis coach is harder to reschedule than your physical therapy. Like that's not my fault. Like I have like a set Tuesdays, tennis session,
yeah,
and I just can't miss it.
look, we all know about your tennis session. You bring it up very.
I'm very proud of the progress that I've made on my serve. But the other thing is, you could have changed your physical therapy appointment. It would have been easy.
I can't really because my physical therapist he's a pretty scary guy.
I guess he did beat you to a pulp that one time.
In an alleyway, he strung you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he let the robbers recover and steal my.
Caleb, don't get all hung up on that. It was just like Gabe, he couldn't move his tennis lesson. I couldn't move my mani-pedi. It's fine. sometimes that's going to happen. Those are less flexible situations. Relax.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what?
It's just Tuesday. I mean, that's just Tuesday.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead.
Let me play a song. I think this will maybe help us just kind of get good vibes again. Let me
Okay.
play.
Okay.
So we're not.
Yeah.
So
Let's-
I guess we're not doing a record again this week.
Well, yeah, but let's at
Who
least
knows?
enjoy this dumb song I did. Okay, here. People think that voting matters, but I did the research and found that voting doesn't matter. So those people who think that voting matters, it turns out they're not thinking at all. I did my research. I did all my research at the vape shop, talking to guys at the vape shop.
Wow. Okay, you were
boy.
right, Josh. That is what we needed. We needed just to kind of reset
Yeah. Yes.
a little bit and kind of get back into those good vibes.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. I mean, it does mean that we don't have an episode for this week.
Caleb, we don't want to exclude you. You're part of the whole thing. We love voting with you. We love getting ice cream after voting. We do have to vet your jokes because sometimes they've been incredibly anti-Semitic. But I don't want that, Gabe, you don't want that to be, the hinge of our relationship is not just me and you checking in on Caleb, making sure that, you know what I mean? Like judging him, keeping him separate.
No.
That's not what our relationship's about.
Yeah, we just want there to be a certain level of quality and, control. Like, we just want a certain amount of, say about, what you say and what you can do on the show.
Yeah.
And,
Yes.
we just kind of want to make sure that you're not doing too much of your own thing just because it might not be as good as if we kind of get you to do what we're giving you.
Yeah. I mean, I fully understand all of that stuff. And
Yeah. Good.
okay. Well, then okay.
And Caleb, we don't think of it as domination.
No.
I know, and I understand that is how you feel too, and that's good. But you do,
It's kind of like direction.
yes, direction, not domination, and I think that's a good thing for you guys to keep in mind too.
And it is kind of like direction and writing and coaching. It's kind of, like if it's a film set and you're like an actor, then it's like we're directing you, we're giving you the material, and we're telling you how to say it, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm like a vessel that can be filled with your words and ideas and actions.
I think that's beautifully put. Sometimes behind the scenes, Gabe and I will use that language of domination. But we're always like, don't say that in front of Caleb.
Right.
Because we care.
We're very guarded about that. We don't want it to come off that way or for it to be presented that way, whether that's like what's actually happening.
That is really thoughtful of you guys. So I do appreciate that.
Well, it takes effort to maintain relationships, and that's what we're doing.
No, and I see that, and I'm going to start putting my effort in towards the maintaining and not the like getting back at part of the relationship.
Right. Yeah, and I mean it is just kind of like, if we tell you that you need to move your physical therapist appointment, you just have to do that.
I understand that now, and I'm just going to have to deal with the consequences, which might be pretty severe.
What, real physical pain or something, or long-term effects from neglecting muscular growth and development, or what?
So, pretty much exactly what you said. Yeah.
Okay. Well, some of us like to sacrifice and suffer for art.
Yeah.
So
I see what you mean. So, I honestly, I just want to put this all behind us, and let's just, if you guys are willing to do that, I'm willing to do that, and we'll just move ahead, and we will record season 3, episode 2 next week.
everybody has their different voting styles, and that's just one of the best things about this country is that every man, woman, and child can vote the way they want to. Well, all right. If we're not going to record, I gotta go retape my tennis racket.
Oh yeah.
So took a real beating today during the sesh with Andre.
Oh, nice. I gotta go. I'm gonna go ice my body right now before physical therapy tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've got to go. I've got to go too.
Okay. Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Jerry.